and welcome to Wake and Bake with your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good, can't complain. Uh, this is the state of my weight loss. This is the state of my weight loss. Hanging steady at where I'm at. This shoulder injury has really set me behind. I gotta go. I'm going to the doctor today or tomorrow. I'll call them and see if I can get in. But enough about me. Let's go ahead and start with some content. Rev has got some stupid shit to say, so let's see what dumbass got to say this morning.
I apologize if you don't like crossfade. You
know what? He looks as dumb as he always does. Man, he looks dumb. He looks like a rat thing. He does. He looks like a rat thing.
I didn't either. Because, I'm this dude that I'm like, oh, it's got to be like Sabbath, Don't give me any of that pussy shit like fucking Fall Out Boy or any of that crap. Or, oh, there you go, like Coldplay just came up. I like Coldplay. They're like first 3 albums. Parachutes. Fuck me. Parachutes and X and Y. Those albums kick ass. Coldplay. But then they like Viva La Vida. That was absolute dog shit. I don't know what the hell like Chris Martin was going for with that sound, or
apparently
people
my
are
chain
already
is
trying
broken.
to take Kitty. My Kitty Doom's idea and fucking take it already. They're putting my picture and having a username Kitty Dooms. I can't create anything, and like I can't like share anything with you because you fucking assholes steal everything. Literally.
Let's see who we got in the chat. Let's see who we got in the chat. We have Sunnyside, Shaza, Ratty, Corey. How you all doing today? How y'all doing today?
I can't even develop a fucking character without you stealing every single fucking thing I do. So from now on, when I'm creative, I'm not going to share it with anyone because you're all thief fucks. Revelina would say to you, fuck you. Suck my clit. That's what Revelina would say.
You ain't got a clit.
I can't make shit. I can't share with an audience. Why? Because you're all thieves.
Shit.
Well, just make an account and steal something for it. It's such dog shit. I fucking hate people. I'm to a very low end of giving a fuck about humanity, to be honest. Because they're all such dog shit. I don't even know what's going on with this fucking mic. I think maybe I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna sound. I apologize if the sound is fucked. It might be.
It doesn't sound as bad as normal. You're such a big fucking baby. You come here looking like a fucking freak, and then you wonder why people give you shit. You act like a fucking freak, and you wonder why people give you shit. You act like a total clod, and you wonder why people give you shit. This could be why.
I wanted to do a video about this guy because I feel really bad. You know, this has gotten to me a little bit too. Oh, you know, Shani has been on it. Hang on a second. Wow. Yeah, something's wrong with the mic, definitely. The game was way down. What the fuck? Okay. Oh. God, I wish that was digital. Okay, that's gonna be way better. The fucking. See, that's a thing with cats. You know, I know.
Shut your fucking. Just put your keyboard where they can't walk on it, stupid. Put your shit where they can't touch it. I shut my laptop so that they can't walk on the fucking keys, you idiot. I put my shit where they can't walk on it. Or I make it unappealing for them to get up here. Oh my God. Light them up, dude. Well, I guess I'm not lighting one up. Well, I need to kind of be sans weed right now because I got a lot of shit to do anyway. Rev, you are one of the most stupid, entitled people I have ever met in my life. You think you are entitled to respect. You think you are entitled to money. You think you're entitled to everything. How does that work? I think if I want something, I got to go out and get it. I got to go and pay for it. I got to give something to get something. You know? Not you. You want it all handed to you, just like your mom's fortune was handed to you. That is unfortunately not how things work, my pet. That is not how things work. In the real world, you have to work for things. And I get so sick of you acting like a spoiled, entitled child.
Like Watermelon sometimes jumps up on here and she can mess with shit and I don't know. Well, guess what? The fucking preamp was down. There we go. Now it's like, okay, I thought it was broken again. All right. And we go to 10.
Hey,
I think it was 10 was good.
Hey, Shaza.
Let's do 9. 9! Yeah, that's good. All right. Lock. Holy shit, I'm sorry. All right. I'm doing a video for Cobes.
Hey, Mercury.
All right. Unfortunately now. All right.
Okay, Mercury.
I don't know. Apparently, Cobes has talked about Shani and I, and he had the impression, I guess, that we were shit-stained scumbags. What else is new? Wow. Somebody that doesn't know us think.
You know what? Then his impression of you is correct. You are shit-stained scumbags. You're also grifters, child abusers, unrepentant child abusers, and you think you do no wrong. You think you do absolutely no fucking wrong. And this title, his audience marked him as bullshit. He destroyed his body through his poor choices.
Thinking we're scum. But I'll be a bigger person because I just will be, and I'm living, so. I think what happened to this dude was really, really egregious, open, and disgusting. I have to say that it's one of the most obvious on the face, prima facie cases of indirect murking. These Satanists got a nice boost of energy from like a ritualistic almost sacrifice of Cobes. Because see, Cobes in his heart really was not a Satanist, okay? Because he was his great idol and love in life was Ozzy Osbourne. And I'm going to tell you from the start, from the get, that Ozzy Osbourne also, what I want to call him by his actual name. That's it. I need to know your name, brother. Okay, because I call him brother. Why? Okay. Ozzy Osbourne, real name. Oh, it came up. His real name is John Michael Osbourne. Do you get that? JM. I bet his like close friends would have called Ozzy JM. Hey JM, what's up, bro? Could you imagine being on the fucking level to say to Ozzy, hey JM, John Michael Osbourne? I didn't know Ozzy's real name was John. So like John the Apostle, and then Michael the Archangel, and then you get Ozzy. Oh my God, it makes me want to cry. Look at how he was. He was super fucking handsome when he was a young guy. Like he's got the femme mode. He could go femme mode. He's so pretty. Look at him. That's from what? What year is that? I don't know. He's young there, though. He's really young. But anyway, here's the deal. What needs to be known about this guy, and this is Cobes. For people that don't know him, that's King Cobra. I mean, he's big. Look at him, 122K. He had it's like very specific type of content. All right, he was into goth shit. He loved goth chicks. I'm on that with you, you know. He was into goth chicks, and he would do crazy cooking videos, just really insane, and most people believe gross cooking. Avowed Satanist, I guess. He said he was a Satanist, I think. Pretty sure.
Yeah, he is a Satanist, and you know what? His faith is his faith. And I got the last of the sapphire here in this football bat. Before I go on to the new stuff that I got. Don't ask me the strain. He told me. I forgot. All I know is the stuff is supposed to be pretty good. So I just wanted to let y'all know that. It's the last of the sapphire. I don't like the fact that he's talking about Cobes. He's doing it for clicks and views. Now, I didn't go into great depth about Cobes because, quite frankly, I didn't feel it was my place. I really didn't. I just did a couple of tributes to him and left it at that. I won't be showing any more Cobes content. because I just don't feel right about it. I just don't. And I won't be talking about him very much. Um, I liked Cobes. I also liked giving him shit. I kind of felt like I was more laughing with him than at him. And this guy, he needs to take a long walk off a short pier. He needs to fall in a ditch. He needs to choke.
But the fact of the matter is if his greatest idol in life was this man named John Michael Osborne, okay, if his idol was this guy, well, I hate to tell you what, for all
Hey,
the
Bonnie
lovers
B,
of
how you
darkness out
doing?
there, but Ozzy was a Christian. Oh, jeez. Wait a minute, what the fuck are you talking about, Rev? Look at his name. What did he call himself? He called himself, what? The Prince of Darkness. Yeah, but that was something that they put on him. Do you get that? The media put that on Ozzy, and he said, well, fuck it, you know. It sounds badass, whatever, I'm fucking rock and roll. You know, and he just took it.
Hey, Von Beardo, why don't you share your link in the chat so we can get you up to 500? Share your link, buddy. I know we don't have that many in chat right now, but share your link anyway. You have my permission to share your link anytime you're in chat. You're now our sister channel.
All right, I'm the Prince of Darkness. The fact is that Ozzy was a Christian. So, all right, what are we going to say about Cobes then? He admired Ozzy's lyrics. He admired Ozzy's everything. Cobes in his heart was like a believer then. Okay? In his heart. Now, what will he say? Oh, like, hail Satan. I just had a spit when I said that. He says that shit. Sure, because it's an audience, right? And he's into the goth pussy, and a lot of goth pussy is into atheist shit. Sure, fine, whatever. But if he is loving on Ozzy,
Yeah, every time you come in chat, share your link. And I'll be sure to tell everybody to like, share, and subscribe to Vonnie B. He's got a great channel. He has these lives on a weekend with his wife, and they are spectacular. And you know, people have been doing these couples videos that say that they're the first ones to do it. No, Shanny and Rev were doing it, and lots of other people were doing it. So yeah, they could take a long walk off a short pier. As far as I'm concerned. Let's see, Salah and Foodie Beauty do it. Cobes and Jessica have done it. So you gonna call them copycats too? Like, share, and subscribe to Vonnie B.
then his spirit is actually with love. And that's hilarious because for people he didn't like, what did he say? He'd say, oh, that fucker's burning in hell. Wait, you're a Satanist, you should want to go to hell because that's where Satan is. No, his heart was not that. I'm telling you that right now. So Ozzy let in Cobes backstage of heaven because he made it. I guarantee you Cobes made it because he was abused, man. Okay? The guy got online, he's autistic, he's on the Asperger's spectrum, okay?
Yeah. Cobes also had oppositional defiant disorder, which, you know, he was a rebel. He was a rebel. You don't know anything about Cobes. I know a bit about Cobes because I've covered him, but I don't know everything. What I know about Cobes could fit in the palm of your hand. So I don't know everything about Cobes. There's people that tell me things about Cobes all the time. And I learn something new. So quit acting like you know everything there is to know about Cobes. Y'all are besties and shit. Fucking prick.
And you got a bunch of Satanist freaks that are like, oh, here's someone we can really fucking victimize. You know what we're going to do? Because we know that he's a fucking alcoholic. You know what we're going to do? We're going to get a bunch of money together and we're going to buy him a ton of alcohol as soon as Ozzy dies. Why? Because we know that he is an uncontrollable alcoholic and that he will drink the gallons of 100 proof liquor that we give him. I kind of felt like I had to do a video about this dude because I see myself. If Shanny didn't come to me and clean me, get the shit fucking garbage off of me, the alcohol, I fucking 100% sure I'd be dead now, so you wouldn't know me. You'd know me as maybe as some weird like YouTube anomaly, and I would have died in 2018. I think I was close to it because my ring finger started blowing up like a golf ball, and I started getting like a goiter deal down here in the neck. So I'm pretty sure that I was going into some kind of liver failure. That's why I feel like I should really speak up for Cobes, because if I were in a depressed mode and I said fuck it and I just started going live every day drinking in front of everybody, like I never did that. I did not get to that level of, oh, I'm just gonna let it would have destroyed like my audience in a lot of way, because I had like a Christian audience. So if I wanted to blow my channel apart,
bull, because you'd get drunk and come on to Nadia and tell her all kind of violent things you wanted to do to her sexually. So that's a bunch of bull hockey.
that's what I would have done. I would have just started going live and cursing at everybody and saying you're all going to hell, you pieces of fucking shit, and chugging vodka and stuff, you know? It could have been me. And then I could have had chat people come in that, oh, this is a Christian guy. Oh my God, we could kill a Christian. And then, like, okay, we know he's an alcoholic.
Them sending Cobb's booze is like them sending Shanny food. Addict for addict. She is an addict. She's an addict. Plain, pure, and simple. When she eats on camera, it's the equivalent of watching Cobb's drink. She's doing just as much damage to her body. It's just coalescing slower. That's all it is. It's coalescing slower. I mean, really?
Send all the booze possible. Like just fill my door with 100 proof bottles of Captain Morgan. And I'd drink it, I would, because I was totally addicted, you know?
Hey, Freddie, how you doing?
So I would have drank it, and I see myself in that. Like, holy shit, that could have been me, definitely. So I want to raise awareness about this is really fucking crazy. That there's not an investigation going forward about the chatters and the people that regulared Cobes. They could absolutely trace the DoorDash orders that went to his door and find the people that sent this excessive amount of alcohol that ended up murking Cobes. I don't care if it's second-degree murder, fifth-degree murder. Guess what? They'd know what they did to him. But are you happy now? Because you'll never laugh again from him. Was it worth a disgusting, pathetic, satanic sacrifice?
You need to go fall in a ditch. Just go fall in a ditch, man. Fuck.
Was it worth that? Because now you never get to see him again. Make some kind of crazy food hack that'd make you laugh. You know? You'll never get him to you'll never hear him say again, I fucking think my trolls are fucking hilariously fucking stupid because they just sent me 15 cups of garlic butter, and now next time when I get a fucking pizza from Domino's, I don't have to get any fucking garlic butter because they gave me all the garlic butter I fucking need. Score! Dumbass fucking trolls. You'll never get to hear him say anything like that. Why? Because he's dead. Fuck everybody that trolled him the way that you did to make him really sad about Ozzy passing even more. You're all going to hell.
You're not supposed to be sentencing people to hell. And ultimately, it was his choices that led him to where he was. Life is all about choices, sweetheart. And you've made some piss poor ones. And you continue to make piss poor ones. When are you going to smarten up? Never.
Because you murdered someone. You know you did too. Do you think it's funny?
I don't think any of this shit's fucking funny. Let me tell you something, you fucking worthless pile of quail crap. I would trade Cobes for both you and Shanny in a heartbeat. Hell, we'll throw in Corky.
You sent him probably, everybody said, oh, well, you got a date stamped on the bottom of your foot, and that's the day you go home to God, and that's it. Well, maybe after you're a believer, that's the case. You cut a man's life short. He may have ended up a believer, and you stole a fucking soul out of heaven. Do you know the penalty for that shit? I don't think you want to. Oh, hell's great. It's a party. With fucking satanic chicks that are just all here, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, yeah, I'm so ready for you. That isn't what hell is, dude. Do you want to know what fucking hell is for you stupid Satanists that think you're going to have a goddamn party when you die? Hell is no...
Exactly, Shaz.
Sensory. No sensory.
I don't know.
Simulation in pitch darkness forever.
I just wanted him to be more worthless than worthless.
You earned that, future, for snuffing out a life. Rev, you're standing up for a fucking Satanist. King Cobra was a Satanist. I don't give a fuck what he believed. He was a...
You are so off base. To say the least. I'm shaking my head. You say all this stupid shit. All you're doing is pissing people off. You're pissing me off. But fortunately, I'm able to leave this shit online. It doesn't affect my waking life. Nope, it doesn't. But it does piss me off. You don't know him. And you need to stay off of everybody's back about their beliefs. Whenever you're not even square with your own. Y'all been living this hedonistic lifestyle for a while. I'd say that Christianity is not hedonistic. I lived that way for a while. Pretty lonely.
A vulnerable adult, and a bunch of people fed him booze way more than they know he could take, and you fucking killed someone. Fuck you. Fuck the internet. You're all fucking pieces of shit.
What a fuckhead. What a fuckhead. Man, he's a fuckhead. I would really like to stomp a mud hole in him and walk it dry. Here we go. Something to cheer us up. Uncrustable resolve.
All right, folks. Grandma's coleslaw, that's the big one. And then, banana cream pie and the little one. So, yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. So, anyway, another mukbang for you. Alrighty, got me a box of Uncrustables. Literally, all you do is throw them out and eat them. It's peanut butter and jelly. In this case, strawberry jam, but same difference. It was by Smucker's. Very good. And they're saying, oh, it ain't a mukbang if you don't eat it in front of the camera. Well, there's several types of mukbang, actually. But whatever. So we will assuage their fears and eat one on camera. Because I figure out how to open it with one hand. Oops. Let me put you right here. I'm gonna put you right here for temporary. And then we will
Good God, Vaughn. Come on now.
consume the damn thing. And then that way there won't be any other bullshit about what I'm doing or
Oh,
what.
for crying out loud. Oh, for Christ's sake.
Satisfied, trolls?
Gross. Well, at least I managed to stop him with his mouth closed. Oh, for crying out loud. Trigger warning. This is gross. This is very, very gross.
Satisfied, trolls and haters? I'm eating it on camera. You get 4 in a box, unless you get the big box.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
so this will keep me going for quite a while. If I just eat one, it'll last me 2 days. One for lunch, one for supper.
Oh.
Where'd you get it at?
Sorry about that. Vaughn, you're disgusting. Watching you eat is enough to make me just want to start covering cat videos.
I think I got. Where did I get it? I got it at CVS, I think. CVS or Walgreens. Well, yeah. CVS wasn't going to let me use their bathroom. But he told me he would make an exception because I'm not riffraff. Apparently there are no toilets in Hamilton, Ohio. Thanks to all the gang violence and what have you. So now it's a mukbang, right?
You nasty. You've been wearing that shirt for how long? He's obviously got a mark in mind. Someone he can grift off of. He does. Everybody that's in Hamilton, Ohio, get your BB guns ready. It's Vaughn season. He might just try to crap in your yard.
Trolls and haters. But yeah, no toilets in Hamilton except for restaurants and CVS and Walgreens. That's it. And Walgreens isn't open 24 hours. Thankfully, CVS was. And I was able to use the bathroom. But if it hadn't been for CVS, I wouldn't have been able to use the bathroom. I'd had to drive clear up to Route 4, headed towards Fairfield, in order to get a bathroom. That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly, Freddie.
See, this is what gangs do. They cause people to shut shit down. See, that's horrible. That's awful.
Have you ever stopped to think that maybe it was your odor or the way you look? Fucking dirty and nasty. That hadn't occurred to you.
I got me some body armor. Body armor. To wash it down with. Yes, indeedy. So I am surviving and possibly even thriving, regardless of everybody posting, oh, Bond needs to die. Bond's going to die. Bond's going to lose his car. Bond's going to lose his life. Bond's going to, what the fuck, man? Give me a break. I don't need all that negativity. Everybody, some of the people are jumping me over, banning all these trolls and all the negative talk that they're doing. Well, excuse me. I don't need negative talk. And I can assure you, if you was anywhere else, you'd be banned too. Nobody needs that shit. Nobody needs negative talk. What do we need negative talk for? No, we don't.
So negative talk is anybody telling the truth, right? Anybody telling the truth?
Don't. And I keep getting my hand in the way of the damn thing. Anyway. Don't need any of that negative talk, man. What are you, crazy? Don't need that shit. Anyway, I am in Hamilton, and I will be doing some historical shit here soon. So, be prepared. Now, obviously, I'm still way behind on my Cash App because the person that yanked the money, it was $20. Okay, so I'm in the red, $10 on my Cash App.
Aww.
So I'm going to need some donations to get my Cash App in the black again. Because it's in the red by $10. See, folks, that's why I keep telling you, you got unscrupulous people out there that don't care. They just don't care. They want to see you in trouble. They want to see you dead. They want to see you, I mean, look at what's happened to my family, man. My entire family wiped out.
No. You stepped over your mother when she was having a stroke and only called the ambulance when she was at the point of no return. You abused and neglected your kids. You abused and neglected your wife. You squandered your children's inheritance. You failed to pay your taxes. Did I make any false statements? I don't think I did. The failure is yours, my friend.
Entire finances wiped out. My inheritance stolen. And these people are evil. They're evil people, and you just got to avoid them like the plague. That's the only thing I know to tell you. Anyways, that's it. Bye. I see a red door, and I want to paint it black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black.
Oh, for pity's sake.
I see people turn their heads and quickly look away. I just thought I'd comment. And it's got a red door on both sides, too, not just one side. So I thought that was interesting. Have a good one. Well, where's the knob? Okay, now, here we go. Ohio Historical Marker, Rossville Historic District. Rossville was settled in April 1801. 1801, folks. Shortly after the U.S. government initiated land sales west of the Great Miami River. Its original proprietors, John Sutherland, Henry Brown, Jacob Burnett, James Smith, and William Ruffin, named the town in honor of Pennsylvania Senator James Ross. 1762, 1847, who favored Ohio statehood and advocated free navigation of inland rivers. These founders envisioned Rossville as a shipping port for the rapid.
When did he learn to read? And wow, just wow.
Rapidly growing population of farmers settling west of the Great Miami. The most practical outlet for their products was by flatboat down the Great Miami, Ohio, and Mississippi rivers to New Orleans. The town of Rossville was founded in 1804, the year after the Louisiana Purchase, which made the Mississippi River a United States possession. Outstanding. All right, so there's one of them for you. Holy shit, it's a gaggle of geese. And I don't know where they come from. I don't think they're native to Hamilton, though. I think they're flying by. They're on their way somewhere, and they're just kind of hanging out. That's what I'm thinking. Now you say, well, Bob, can you get close? I don't know. Geese sometimes are known to attack, so I don't know if I can get close. And unfortunately, they're right on the damn sidewalk.
If you don't fuck with them, they won't fuck with you. Just walk. Just walk. Don't fuck with them. They'll walk away from you. Trust me, you big sissy.
So, I don't know. However, there is this interesting tidbit, some kind of weird, dare I say even ridiculous looking statue of some kind. I have no idea what that means. And for all I know, it could mean death to America. I mean, do you really know? Fuck no. You don't know. It could mean death to America, and you never fucking know it, would you? No, of course not. Nevertheless, it's up. There it is, as the geese look at me and tell me. Hopefully they will not attack, because there's a lot of them. Holy shit. But yeah, that's kind of bizarre looking, if you ask me. Anyway, all right, there you go. Alrighty, folks. Up in the distance, you see Fort Hamilton. Well, what's left of it. See the two little things sticking up with green all over them? Yeah, that's what's left of
I know.
the fort. I think they're actually been remade out of stone, because they originally were made out of wood, of course. You know. And but there it is. We'll try to get closer, but I want to get a shot from here so you can see the whole thing.
Oh, really, Corey?
But there it is.
Oh, okay. I didn't
guess
know
that's
that.
Hamilton up on top of there, waving his hat or something. I don't know. Anyway, but those two things sticking up on either side of that building, that's what's left of the fort. And of course, Fort Hamilton used to be a real fort in the Revolutionary War. It was a strategic fort because it was next to a waterway, and so therefore very important to the colonists. So yeah.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Fat Photog. Now. Let's see. That's in the pizza. Nothing new. Shade of Christ. Calling out Kidney J.
So if you go on Kidney J's channel, you see this. Amberlynn Reed's ex-Beck needs a triple bypass at 34 years old. If you look at the 213 mark, you can see her talk about the controversy, but she never talks about what the controversy is.
But I suppose you're going to tell us, aren't you, bitch? Why don't you worry about your fucking self? Rather than trying to insert yourself into drama that has nothing to do with you so that you can maybe get some clicks and views. Because one of these days you're going to get some heat you don't want.
The problem with her statement is her statement saying there was controversy and Beck left. That's not a true statement. That's a half statement. That's a half truth statement. The real answer is Beck left the internet because her current ex-girlfriend, I don't know, her girlfriend at the time was caught being a child groomer. Now, this brought out some old videos. I think there's a video on my channel showing all this evidence, okay? There's a video on my channel showing all this evidence, so I don't know where it is. I'll try to find it and I'll post it in the community tab. But Beck also has her little problem with grooming children as well, okay? There was this 16-year-old girl that Amber and Beck used to hang out with, and it was very sexual in context and language.
You got the proof? You got some proof there? That's a bold accusation.
Toward her, very gross. I still holding Amber accountable for that. She should fucking explain that shit. Why she being a grown woman hanging around with a fucking 16-year-old kid. But anyway, I don't give a shit if they say we're lesbian, she was straight. No, you're two adult lesbians going after a fucking teenage girl anyway. But seriously, my question is to Kidney J, why didn't you call that shit out? Why didn't you say what happened? I know why, because it would make Beck look like less sympathetic that she needs a triple bypass after knowing she's not only covering for groomers, but she may be in fact one herself.
That's okay. You're covering for a child abuser. It's in the police report, you bitch. You hypocritical fucking bitch. You are a massive hypocrite. Look in the dictionary under hypocrite. It'll say, see her. Hypocrisy, thy name is Shanny.
See, this is my problem. These grown adults on YouTube covering all these horrible things these people do to make them look sympathetic because they're not on Team Amber or Team Foodie or whoever fucking team you want to be on. They don't tell the goddamn truth. Me, I'm on nobody's fucking team. Yeah, I'm gonna stick up for Amber sometimes over the fucking shit she goes through. Absolutely. But I'm certainly not gonna cover for her over that fucking relationship she had with that 16-year-old girl when she was an adult woman. Now, will I?
How about the relations you had with a 15-year-old boy when you were 18? Hmm? How about that? How about that one? Got an answer? Bet you don't.
No, I will not. I question that very much. But the thing is,
Oh,
that's
Maggie
where it
doll, how
stopped
you
with
doing?
Amber. I didn't see her with no kid after that. But here's the thing. With Beck, on the other hand, here she is with a child groomer, someone who's had relationships with 14, 13-year-olds, and she's covering for her and saying, oh, we broke up because of it. I didn't know, but she did know. Because she was on her page speaking to her for a long time. A long time. So you can't go, you can't, no, you can't really get away with that. So Kidney J, why are you covering? Why are you covering for child predators? Why didn't you talk about it?
Too bad none of what you said was true. Why are you picking fights with people? Clout? One of these days you're going to get, like I said, you're going to get some heat that you do not want. That's what happens when you pick fights with people. Well, I guess technically I kind of am picking a fight. No, actually, I'm just reviewing this. And this bitch is totally fucking wrong. She's totally in the wrong. I don't get people like this. I really don't. I've seen people like this in varying degrees in my life, but I've never seen anyone to this degree. Just worthless, lazy, stupid, lying, conniving, cheating, not giving a damn about anybody but themselves. You know?
Why are you trying to sympathize fucking Beck? Knowing she's a child predator. Huh? Huh? Knowing she's covered for child predators. Why are you sympathizing? Huh? I'll tell you what, I'm not going to sympathize with anyone who does that to a child. Or covers for that person who did that for a child. You're just as bad. I'm certainly going to point you out to other people that are known to have connections with other people to get rid of you. And I'll be honest, I, in all honesty, cannot have any empathy for a child groomer dying.
Oh, you just kicked the hornet's nest. Wait till this gets back to somebody. If it does, they may just decide to ignore you altogether. You know, you're not going to like what you get. You're not going to like it at all. Why do you think I mind my business?
I can't have any empathy for them.
Hey, Derek O'Brien, how you doing, buddy?
And someone who essays children, someone who harms children like that, no sympathy. None. None. You know what you did with that 16-year-old girl. You know what you did. You know what you did to your stepsister wanting to date her when she was 17 and you were 30, Becky. And you want to garner fucking sympathy. You don't get it from me. You don't get it from me. I'm a mother. I know what I would want to do to you if you did that to my own kid. Okay? So what makes you... I would sympathize with you for you wanting to do it to someone else's kids. Okay?
Wow.
There's not going to be any sympathy, you see? You see? There ain't going to be none. Good riddance.
I say the same to you. But off of YouTube, not off the planet. Some people do anything for clout. Some people do anything for attention. Hell, this might be my anything for attention. Doing YouTube videos. I don't know. But I will tell you this much. I won't kick a hornet's nest just to get attention. I'll say when things irritate me. This irritates me. This irritates me to my damn core. Woman doesn't even have her own life straight. Woman doesn't even have her life straight. And she wants to fuck around and poke her nose in something that is not her business. And she is making up lie after lie after lie. When her shit ain't even straight. Hell, she won't even admit to what she's done. She has no remorse. She don't care about nothing. She doesn't. What she cares about begins and ends with her and what she can get. And she's hoping for attention with this video. Just like when she was needling Foodie Beauty. And like right now, she's going to get 3 camps after her. Amber Lynn's and Bex and this other lady. I hope I get the pronouns right. But yeah, she's doing this all for attention.
Good riddance. And the fact that these people are protecting her, knowing she protected someone who groomed kids and knowing the facts that they have over her grooming other kids. Okay. Okay. so be it. But since you're protecting her, Kidney J, I'm going to be looking straight at you and wondering what you're doing behind the scenes. And I'm going to be telling my 90s, my Allie's Army, what your name is so they can search you out too. Because I don't trust anyone who covers for fucking child predators. You get that? You get that? No sympathy. No sympathy for the scumbags of the world who goes against their whole humanity. No sympathy. None. None. Not going to.
That's okay, honey. I don't have any sympathy for you either. I have no sympathy for you. You have made your own bed, and now you must lay in it. However that bed is. And it's going to suck to be you. It does suck to be you. I wouldn't want to be you. Stuck in a house all damn day that's dirty and stinky and nasty. With that little prick by your side. Hell no.
I'm not going to. So why are you covering? Why are you covering? Why at the 213 mark you said there was controversy, but you didn't say what the controversy was, Kidney J? You know what the answer is? I was covering up sexual abuse. That's the answer.
That's awesome,
That's why
Derek.
she didn't mention it, because she knew what the topic was and she didn't want to go and say what it was to cover for people. Because normal people who don't like that shit won't cover for a fucking child predator and put sympathy onto their fucking girlfriend. You fucking freak.
And you know what? My prayers go out to Beck. I hope they come through okay. I don't know them. I don't watch their videos or anything. But if by happen chance that you do hear this, you know, by some slender, almost infinitesimal chance, I hope you do good, and we're pulling behind you.
Kidney J, there is something seriously wrong with you. That you know exactly what her girlfriend did and you said nothing and zipped your lips just so you could have a sympathetic video, just so you could be, oh, you're so good for putting this out there. You're such a wonderful woman. No, you're not. You're putting a child predator on there and saying she's having a triple bypass and we need to sympathize and give her money. Even though she had cancer before too, and you gave her a bunch of money for that. Even though you guys have been, I don't know, scammed by the woman so many times and then they get the money and then they disappear and run and don't do what they said they were going to do with the money. These child predators, they do nothing but lie, murder, kill, steal. They don't give a shit. Because they're psychopathic in the head. And that's who you, Kidney J, are covering for. That's who you, Kidney J, are covering for. You'd rather have a video about her having a triple bypass than exposing her girlfriend for being the predator she is.
You are disgusting. You've been exposed multiple fucking times. The only reason people watch you is for the ick factor. And Why don't you go back to the lab and get your bolts tightened?
You fucking coward. What kind of woman are you, bitch?
Fuck you too. Well, that's all I got for now. I want to thank everybody that came and saw me. You guys rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Well, do you? It's because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Peace.